The Last of Us. The Last of Us is an action-adventure survival horror game that is viewed from a third-person perspective. Players traverse post-apocalyptic environments, moving through locations such as towns, buildings, and sewers to advance through the game's story. Players use firearms, improvised weapons, and stealth to defend against hostile humans and cannibalistic creatures infected by a mutated strain of the Cordyceps fungus. For most of the game, players control Joel, a man tasked with escorting a young girl named Ellie across the United States. Ellie and other companions are controlled by the artificial intelligence. Players also control Ellie throughout the game's winter segment. God of War 3. God of War 3 is a single-player action game, exclusive to the PlayStation 3, and the final installment of the God of War trilogy. Containing signature and addictive God of War gameplay, a combination of over-the-top action combat, exploration and puzzle solving, along with an engrossing mythologically inspired storyline and a selection of new weapons and a new weapons system, it is a fitting conclusion to the much-praised God of War franchise. Bloodborne. Introducing Bloodborne, the latest action RPG from renowned Japanese developer From Software, exclusively for the PlayStation 4 system. Face your fears as you search for answers in the ancient city of Iharnam, now cursed with a strange endemic illness spreading through the streets like wildfire. Danger, death and madness lurk around every corner of this dark and horrific world, and you must discover its darkest secrets in order to survive. A terrifying new world, journey to a horror-filled gothic city where deranged mobs and nightmarish creatures lurk around every corner. Heavy Rain, the Origami Killer. Heavy Rain is a cinematic psychological thriller from game developer Quantic Dream for the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Dealing with a range of adult themes, the game revolves around a sophisticated plot and strong narrative threads that explore a complex moral proposition. You assume the role of multiple characters with very different backgrounds, motivations, and skills in a world where each player decision affects what will follow. Until Dawn. Eight friends trapped together on a remote mountain retreat, and they are alone. Gripped by dread, with tensions running high, they must fight through their fear if they all hope to make through the night in one piece. Play as each of the 8 characters and experience fear like you never have before. Every decision you make in your terrifying search for answers could mean the difference between life and death, but for whom? Your actions alone will decide who survives until dawn.